as many are being deported from the US, there is an influx of white immigrants, Afrikaners, that have been approved. From the news, there's been over 100,000+ that applied for the program to seek asylum in the US. And the interviews have just begun. Here is the news on the confirmation, on the statistics, and how the process is going, and the feedback from these asylum seekers. Let's watch.
We begin in South Africa. US President Donald Trump's controversial plan to grant asylum to white South Africans is gaining momentum. While the US, under President Trump, has been deporting or blocking refugees from several countries, it's extending an invitation to some in South Africa. The US government is encouraging white South Africans facing what it calls perceived troubles at home to seek asylum. US officials have begun interviewing white South African applicants, questioning them over these alleged troubles. They are asking them about land disputes, crime, and claims of racial discrimination. Reports say the first round of interviews took place in Pretoria. Those interviewed described the process positively, saying US officials were exceptionally friendly and empathetic. More than 30 applicants have reportedly been approved for asylum already, though the US Embassy in Pretoria has yet to confirm any official numbers. But this move shows how serious the Trump administration is about the plan. In February, Trump issued an executive order to resettle Afrikaner refugees. Afrikaners are the descendants of mainly Dutch settlers, and as per Trump, they are quote-unquote victims of unjust racial discrimination. The basis for his accusation is land reform law signed by President Cyril Ramaphosa earlier this year. The law allows for land seizure without compensation under certain conditions. White South Africans still own over 70% of farmland. But Trump has accused the government of unfairly confiscating land, calling it a human rights violation. Now, this has triggered a full-blown diplomatic standoff. The US has cut all aid to South Africa, expelled its envoy, imposed sweeping tariffs, and even skipped critical G20 meetings, all while pushing ahead with the refugee plan for white South Africans. Now, with this tweet on white genocide, the tensions have further escalated as Trump ally and South Africa-born tech billionaire Elon Musk accused the South African government of supporting a white genocide. While South Africa has strongly rejected the allegations, it has been pushing for dialogue. Just yesterday, a full-blown diplomatic standoff. The US has cut all aid to South Africa, expelled its envoy, imposed sweeping tariffs, and even skipped critical G20 meetings, all while pushing ahead with the refugee plan for white South Africans. Now, with this tweet on white genocide, the tensions have further escalated as Trump ally and South Africa-born tech billionaire Elon Musk accused the South African government of supporting a white genocide. While South Africa has strongly rejected the allegations, it has been pushing for dialogue. Just yesterday, President Ramaphosa, while hosting Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky, spoke with Trump on a call. They discussed the war in Ukraine and also agreed to meet soon to address bilateral issues. Still, the US is moving forward with its punitive measures, even though prominent white South African organizations, some of which once lobbied for the policy, have rejected the resettlement offer. Yet reports suggest up to 70,000 white South Africans have expressed interest in seeking US asylum.
Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Will this be the remedy to the expropriation of land? I know the land issue is a bit sensitive, but I would like to hear your thoughts. What do you think? And do you think this initiative will be the solution to the current problem that South Africa is in? And what do you foresee Will the current administration carry on with this program? And I would like to get your feedback in this regard. Your comments in the comment section. I would like to hear your thoughts.